We are in the midst of frequency warfare, and everyone is feeling it. This explosion of AI is the manifestation of the Antichrist, the weapon and tool that is being used by the darker forces as a final attempt to disconnect humanity from their own divinity. This is beyond anything that any of us have ever experienced in any timeline. For all of my awareness and energetic mastery, I have spent so much time horizontal over the last 2 months, more than 2 months. Currently, I am on day 7 of an ear infection, just liquid pouring out of my ear. I've had ear infections since I was a child. I don't need any medical advice. And I got up today and I got dressed. Yesterday was one of the worst days I have experienced. The autistic meltdown I had was so bad that my body reacted physically in violence towards someone that I love. And it was a huge wake-up call for me in that moment of absolute delirium. Anybody who's ever had an ear infection knows it just completely upsets your balance, upsets your equilibrium. You can't really hear, think, function straight. And I have no eardrum in my right side. So there's really nothing I can do about it other than just let it play out. But it has weakened my body on top of everything else I've been navigating, and I've been meaning to come forward and bring this message for a few days, but I literally could not fucking see straight last week. I was offline for a few days because I just could not tolerate the bombardment that's coming through the interweb lines. Empaths, children, highly sensitives, animals, trees, insects, birds are the ones who are feeling it the most intensely right now. And the way that this is playing out is the body shutting down, the nervous system collapsing, fights and arguments happening that seem to come out of nowhere. Everything that was released with the Epstein files is nothing new to me. A lot of what's being brought out to the surface now, I witnessed and experienced a lot of that through my childhood. And I was not able to speak into any of it because they used my brother's life as a way to enforce my silence. And yet, since my sweet little brother, who I raised as a son, I completely 100% view myself as his mother. And I have raised other children as well, yet all my children are dead now. There's a part of me that's just relieved that they're not here on this earth experiencing this, because it is not easy. Now is a time where we need to recognize that this attack that we are feeling on our psyches is 100% intentional. This is not a test from God. This is not an initiation into deeper levels of mastery. No, we are being attacked at that frequency level. And it is so important that we go closer into our relationships, that we connect and check in on our friends regularly, that we are holding, not clenching and grasping, but holding each other through this assault of the senses that is happening. Animals are dying left and right. People in Asia and Africa are dropping dead because of the intense heat in the planet from the overconsumption of resources. Meditation is not going to help you through this. Affirmations and chanting and thinking positive and giving it away and just hoping that some miraculous event will occur to liberate and free you from this is not going to work. You know what will? Staying regulated in the body, making sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Not soda, not tea, not coffee. Yes, I know I'm having tea right now. There's water over there. Water, living water. Stop buying water that's in plastic. If you have the ability to go to a mountain spring because it's an hour or even 2 hours away, go and get your drinking water from there. And make sure that your body is hydrated. Because the old ways of navigating quantum energetics, the old ways of navigating the systems of the world is not going to work in this resurrection timeline that we're in. None of us have ever experienced anything like this before, even with all the recollections of past lives and energetic mastery that we may have had in Atlantis and Lemuria and Egypt and the Mayan civilization and wherever the fuck you've reincarnated from. This is something completely different. AI exploding, the war in North Africa, the Epstein files being released, the explosion of information on the internet right now as the sovereign codes have awakened and people are speaking their truth. Our nervous systems are not designed to receive all that information all of the time. One of the biggest things as an autistic AUDHD person is how loud and how bright everything is. This is all intentional to desensitize humanity and disconnect them from their bodies. And yes, some of you might argue and say, well, I have no control over the lights in the grocery stores and I have no control over the sound of the jets that are flying over my house. I get it, honey. The war is everywhere right now. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's physical. Because we are being recalibrated. We are being given this opportunity right now to fully claim our source code energy, which is, well, the energy of creation. So it's greater than this assault of the senses that is happening globally. The way that we are going to get through this is to make sure that we are taking care of our bodies, not dissociating, not bypassing, not Delulu is the Saluzu, like literally being in the body. What do I need to do for my body today? And who are the people around me that are steadfast through the storm that we're in? If you have people in your life that you love, connect with them regularly. I talk with my sisters and my brother and my community every single day, or at least every other day. We're checking in on each other all the time, sometimes a couple times a day, because this is where we're at right now. This is how we're going to win, by coming together as community, as family, by recognizing that love is the highest frequency. And so the more we love our bodies, the more we love ourselves, the more we accept that, okay, it's hard right now. I'm having a fucking meltdown 2 or 3 times a day right now, even with all my regulation tools, even with hydration, even with proper nutrition, even with all of this ample rest. Last week, I completed a 30-year assignment that has freed some of the heavy bondages on collective that has been there for hundreds of years. Now, I didn't do this alone, although for most of that assignment I was alone. 30-year assignment I just finished last week with a priestess sister. The very tail end of it, which we worked on for over 2 years. I needed help, and there were 5 seats open. 2 accepted, 1 remained. This was the work of 5 people that was completed by 2 priestesses. And we have personally experienced the retaliation attempts to weaken our bodies and to corrupt the friendship and sisterhood between her and I. But they failed because love is the highest frequency, and because I love myself and my body, and I love my work, and I love this planet, and I love humanity, and I love every single motherfucking leaf on every tree out there. Everything in this world is my family. When people ask me, where are you from? I say, I'm from Earth. Where do you live? I live on Earth. The law of life does not recognize borders. The law of life does not differentiate you by your skin tone, by your amount of education, by your class. We are all related. And after several days of just not being able to think or see straight or just function properly, I woke up today determined to record this message and get it out. Because I am alive. And as long as I live, I will not stop speaking for truth, fighting for justice, and doing everything I can to embody the highest frequency of love, of light, of respect. This is not a time to wait for salvation. You are the medicine. As the voices of the past roar inside, as the echoes of the trauma tunnels feel like they're collapsing on you, I have an audio guide I recorded to hold you through and carry you through that. It's in my bio if you need it. This is coming from my human heart. Stop pushing away the people that you love. Stop ghosting them. Stop disappearing. Stop pretending that they've got it, because we are all ultimately in the human experience. We all need love. We all need support. It's so nice to be validated, to be acknowledged. An act of kindness can go a long way. Care for each other. Care for the earth. And stop saying, oh, this is just how it is, or there's nothing I can do. That's a bunch of bullshit. You are the medicine. And medicine can quickly turn into poison. So make sure that you are not becoming poison to yourself, and that you are not poison to the earth and to the people around you. Because every single act of love right now is vital to our survival through this resurrection timeline. I see you. I'm here with you. You are so, so loved. And you do not have to carry this all or go through it alone.